Hi everybody. There's about a 45 to 50-second delay, and this background doesn't like me today, does it? It's all over the place. So there's about a 45 to 50-second delay. We have a lot of lots coming up, and 19 I think in total. So I'll just do a few hellos and stuff first. So ironically, the first chat I can see is mine, where it says we have some who is ready. I know there are messages prior to that, but hi Rob, hi Jeff, hi Jeffro, hi Keith. Let's see if anyone else drops on. Hi Kim. So there's a mad delay on here. Let me see if I can, what internet I'm on. Just going to see if I can change the internet connection. I might go off, but just bear with me. So that should be better. I've moved up onto 5G. Hi, Mr. G. Hi, Pukis. Hi, Kaz. Hi, Soretti. Hope you're all well. Why have I disappeared? Ah, that must be where it's reconnecting then. So I don't know why. This is really... what's it picking up here? Trying to work out what the background's picking up. Ah, I know what it is. It's that. It's the other side. Okay, that's cool. So I'll move that. That's better. Okay, so we've got about 11 people on. Hi, Katie. So Katie's my daughter, who's been in hospital, and she's obviously got a headset on, and she's watching from her hospital bed. So everyone who knows me knows what's been going on. So quick hi to Katie, if you would. Don't know why this is flashing like that. It's really doesn't like the background today at all. Oh, that's good, Mr. G. Hi, is it Magnus? Green Machine? Is it Magnus? I think it is. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Mr. G. So everyone's saying hi. There is about a 45-second delay here. So I think what I'm going to do when I do the timers, I'm going to put the timers in the chat because the chat's pretty much instant. Rob, K's Nick. Rob normally says hello, Dad, and thanks, Ron. So Rob normally says hello, Dad, and God, this green screen. Let me just see if I can change this background. Bear with me, because it's what have we got? Let's do this one. Is it still flashing? It really doesn't like the background today. Don't know. I'm not going to be on it for much anyway, because I'm going to obviously be on the. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Kim. Right, I'm going to get straight into it then. So I might sort of bounce around the lots. They might not be in the order that I've got them, because when I originally set them up, mine was there was only my stuff on there, and then other people added to it. So I've literally just put them in the order that they were added. I'm going to drop onto the first lot then. So this is my lot, and I'll just sit in the corner flashing away. So the first lot is going to be a Botanicals box, and within this Botanicals box, I I can't remember what's in it, but there's a lot of stuff in there, and I want to start. So anything that's mine, I'll say it's mine. Dry goods are a fiver, postage. Just to keep it simple, if we do £5 for postage on dry goods up to 2 kilos, and that's track 24. Any livestock of mine, and I'll tell you whose they are, any livestock of mine will be, in fact, let me do something. If I do captions here, I'll put that on there. So any, as I said, any livestock from me will be £10. It's normally a bit more than that, but just to keep it simple, livestock's a tenner, and by livestock I mean shrimp. If you buy more than one lot of shrimp, it does go into the medium. So just contact me. It's about 12 quid, I think. I think it works out about 12 quid, because the prices go up very quickly on special delivery. But let's start this one off then. So I need to keep an eye on the chat here. Yeah, it did go well, Kaz. Really well. She was in great form today. So the best I've you're the best I'd ever, Kay. I know, Rob. Mine, mine. The I've completely lost my train of thought here. So let's start off with this botanicals box then. I'm gonna sort of put it into the chat, I think. So botanicals box start. Let's see if we can get it going. £1 increments and go. So botanical box, start at £7, £1 increments. Anyone start me off at 7 on this botanicals box? There's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. It is listed on the live itself. Let me see if I can find it. I can't even fit all in chat. And we'll start a timer. So we'll do timer 3 minutes. I might go quiet for a bit. Thanks, Kaz. So there is about a 45-second delay on the audio. So I'll just sort of go into chat, I think. And my green screen doesn't like me today. It's not being my friend. I do need to update all my element stuff. Yeah, it's Darth Vapor. Glenn, go quiet for a bit. I'm not having that. I've been quiet for the last 3 weeks, Keith. I'm just going to sit here Darth Vaporing. Glenn, quiet. So still at £7 with the opening bid from Kaz. £1 increments. We can do it in 50p's if anyone's interested. Greg Quiet Never. I'm a very quiet, reserved person, but but I can rabbit for England. I'll if I remember, Kaz, as you know, guys, I've been mad busy. So we're down to 56 seconds, folks, on this lovely Botanicals box. Another one, Rob. So I can't even remember what I was going to say. So yeah, I've sort of tried to rush everything today. I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure if I was actually going to do the auction today. But we'll go for it. I want to buy shrimp, but I can't afford them. And Katie's not allowed to bid at all. So Kaz works for the NHS, Katie. So I've been chatting to Kaz. She's a brilliant customer as well. So 876. Right, let's add that into my okay, so first one, if you want to bid Mr. G, if you want to bid Mr. G, I'm happy to wait. So I'm not that bad. I'm happy to wait and hold stuff. Okay, so apologies for the picture on this one, but this is Neocaridina. It's 10, and I always send a spare one. You're not allowed to bid, Katie. So it's 10, and I always send a spare one, and we'll start the bidding on these at, let's have a think. I've got it at that, but I'm actually going to start that a little bit lower. So yeah, I don't mind, Kaz. I don't mind. If you're not good for it, you just won't get it next time. So and we're going to set a 3 minutes from now. And this is the bit where I go quiet. I need some mood music, don't I? But I need to pick out some mood music that's going to be YouTube friendly, unfortunately. So what I can talk about while we're waiting, so if anyone wants to start an opening bid on these, fire Red Neocaridina at 10, and I use this end 1 or 2 more. We've got 2.5 minutes left to bid. Well, we probably got less than that because there's a 45-minute delay. And what I will talk about is just literally a day before my daughter went into hospital, I got to the first monetization option on YouTube where you can have super chats and thanks and memberships and stuff like that. So some mucky music, yeah. I ain't putting no old school trance on. I might put a bit of reggae on, but again, I've got to be careful because of copyright and stuff. So yeah, so I had memberships. I can now do memberships. I've never really promoted them. I can do memberships, super thanks chat, stuff like that. And what I've said is anything from that will 100% go back into making content. So anything, the money from that won't go to me. It will 100% go, or it won't go to the business. It will 100% go back into the countdown music. Yeah, I know. It'll 100% go to the back into buying camera equipment, microphones, stuff like that, and spending money to make video content. So, and that will be 100% of anything from memberships, super chats, super thanks. There's 2 or 3 different things. So that's enough of me doing my begging bowl bit. But as I said, it will 100% go back into the channel and sort of expanding the channel. And I was shocked that we've got to let's go into here 30 seconds. I was shocked that we'd got into hijack. It jumped from it went really quick. It jumped up to 855, so push towards 1,000 soon, I suppose. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The hard bit's going to be the 4 million hours you need, without putting sort of lots and lots and lots of effort in, and making it a full-time job. So let's dismiss that. End. No sale. Cool. That's not a problem. Okay. Let's have a look at. Again, these aren't the best pictures, and there's loads of stuff in here. But this is mixed Caridina, soft water times 10 plus 1, start £15 increments £1. And I'll do the thanks Jack. And what I'll do is if anyone bids on and wins these, I'll make sure that there's a nice selection, so that I'll try and do sort of where there's not any duplicates. So if there's a yellow King Kong, there'll only be one. If there's a steel blue, there'll only be one, and stuff like that. I don't know if Keith's ready for Caridina yet. I don't know if he's got tanks set up. So these are currently being kept on environment soil. So glass garden environment soil. And I'm quiet again. It is. It's not the most uniform of soil, but it does work. It's very good as well. I really like it. If you've got enough shrimp in there to get on top of the cotton algae that it forms, I really like glass garden. I only stock it 3 bags at a time. That's the problem. Just because of room more than anything. So anyone want to have a bid on these? Starting bid £15. Increments of £1, that is. Kaz, if you remind me in the week, I'll drop. I need to update my stream elements, but I'll drop a link to your channel in there as well, and we'll promote your channel. I know it's all you use, isn't it, Kaz? I had the moustache waxed, proper waxed today, but it's worn off a bit. Okay, so this one is a fish food mix and is 5 times 100 ml Aquadip Foods, and it's those. Let me get that up, and so I'll set my 3-minute timer. Oh, so Rob, see you later, Rob. Take care. I missed that. No one's got any money. We might be too early. Might have been better to do this next week. Could repeat it though. Could try again next weekend. So in the chat then, have you, I don't know if you guys have looked at the list. What's everybody interested in? Oh, mind you, probably don't want to show your hand just yet. Come here, I'm glitching out all over the place. Oh, I know. Me included. Me included, Mr. G. I might repeat it next. It's the difficult bit is I think you get summer holidays, and then after the summer holidays, people tend to spend a little bit, and then coming towards October or the end of October, people are starting to think about Christmas. So no one's got any dough. I might run it again next weekend or do a mini auction next weekend because obviously it's people get paid at the end of the month and it's like the week before the end of the month. So I think I did it 4 weeks from the last one, or I think the last one was a 26. That's sound, Kaz. I don't think anyone's got any money. We're down to 10 seconds here on these. So I'm going to do end. Halloween decorations. See, when I grew up, and obviously I'm not young, when I grew up, Halloween wasn't really a thing. It was Halloween. It was All Hallows Eve, and that was it. There was no one went round trick or treating. Okay, let's bump into. I'm updating spreadsheets as well, so I'm going to jump off those for a minute, and I'm going to go to. Let's do the bottom one. So this is. I've got to find the list. This is Brownie Metallica. Oh, aren't we just? Let's go down here. So this is quite a rare Buce. I did have some of this myself. Kids say, yeah. Do you know something? My nipper says, that trash can's that trash camp's full. Turnip. Yeah, my nipper. He says, I've put the trash out. So what do you mean you put the trash out? I might rerun this. So some of these rarer Buces are quite pricey. I'm getting up a sec 'cause I'm going to grab a drink. I'm still here. I'm just getting myself a drink. So a minute and a half left. So the guy who's selling these, so these are for David, my friend David, and he's shutting down everything. He sent me a load of shrimp, and he's helped me do loads of stuff in the shrimp hobby, get open accounts and stuff like that. Yeah, that trident ferns. It's called something else. Tumshi. Oh, is that the turnip for Tumshi? I thought it was a neep. As in haggis, neeps, and tatties. It always makes me laugh. A Scottish breakfast. The only thing really different with it is it's got square sausage, and it's and a tatty scone, a potato scone, which are really nice actually. Okay, so that's that one ended. Let me just update this. Needs it when it's mashed. Okay, I'm going to bounce around a little bit again. So let's have a go at some of Cases. So 10 plus 2, orange eye, red dragon. £20 start, £1 increments, postage £10, and these are Cases. Cooked tumshi when you steak when you nick it from the field. I've been hunting potatoes. You got to be dead careful because they've got eyes. Kaz is Tatty's gone. Kate, anything you're eating at the moment, you're throwing up. Bannockburn, the famous Bannockburn. Well, famous Bannockburn is. So let me start this timer anyway. Genuinely, Kaz, if I hadn't received all of those shrimp from David, I'd have had these myself. Because I've wanted calcios for I don't know how long. And I've never got round to getting them. I did have well, I've got some stuff that I didn't think I wanted, and now I've got them. I'm glad I've got them, if that makes sense. Oh, do you know what? I should get my DSLR camera out, and I have got a macro lens, but I need a remote start thing for it because the minute I press the button, it shakes and it goes out of bloody focus. Yeah, I moved my orange eye blue tigers and just had nothing but problems with them, but I think I'd already got a problem anyway. And I'm not telling you, Katie, because you're not buying them me because I haven't got nowhere to put them. I've got nowhere to put them at the moment, so it's pointless. You're not buying me anything. It's not happening. Not doing it. Hi, Gord. How you doing? You're always in the car. So if I had room for them, I'd definitely buy them, but I just don't have any room for them. I'm currently working on. I do need to buy some shrimp off Dan. I'm waiting for pictures of them because I want to high grade some things. But 30 seconds, folks. Oh, that's interesting then. Because I really like my OE blue tigers. I moved them. So I was losing them and I moved them and I lost them all. I think there's 2 left in there and I had about 30. And I just, it went downhill. So end, no sale. Where's all the money at? Let's have a look. So let's go back up here then. And I'm going to do that one. Slow David, I might rerun next weekend because I think people get paid end of the month and we're probably a Saturday too early. So at the moment, I think out of everything we've sold, one item of mine's gone. My jades are doing well. Well, wellish, but to be honest, they're absolutely stuffed full of algae. I've left them alone. And see, this isn't brilliant because the light's underneath it. I should have put the light above it. I was just trying to take quick photos. So what have we got here then? So we've got a little boost bundle, and that boost bundle, no, sorry, a crypt. So there's 4 crypts, 5 centimeter potted. So that's what's up next. 4 crypts, 5 centimeter pots. Don't know why it's posted it twice. 4 crypts, 5 centimeter pots. Let's start the bidding at so that's 350 a pot for. I'll start timer. So it's 350 a pot for a Crypt nevellii, Crypt petchii, Crypt walkeri, and a Crypt wentii brown. Oh, she will as well. Nightmare. Oh, my seat goes backwards. I've got mushy peas on my white top. Nice piece of breaded fish. Kilmarnock. I need some fish. I need to do a Tropco order. I've got 2 female Episto double reds if anyone's interested. But you got to collect them. I'm not shipping them. Or I'll swap 2 females for a male. Double red cockatoides epistogramma. Oh, my bird's squeaking now. Definitely, definitely everybody's skint, aren't they? You will, Katie. Wow, 6 pygmies. The 6 pygmies are worth more than 12 quid. So, anyone want these 4 crypts for 14 quid? Right, what we got next? What we got next? What we got next? Damp dog. Oh, the dog's going to be sliding off. Oh, we've had a lovely day down here, Kaz. It's really nice. See, I put the lights above them on this one, which is better. Nor me, Keith, but I think they were some of these. I think you had a mix. Wet, wet, wet. Scottish band. Wet, wet, wet. Anyone want to start these at £14? Keith bought all the booths. While this is going, I'm just gonna mark off what hasn't been sold. Well, I think the only thing that sold was the I think at the moment the only thing that's been sold is a Botanicals box. Coming up to 30 seconds, guys. Alpha 7 Dwarf Snowball. Snowballs are lovely. Bargain there as well. Where are we up to? 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 They haven't sold either, have they? Need more people on them, I think. So this is the last of my lots, and this is 4 booths. So there's 2 times Caterina and 2 times Lamandau. Let's do start. Let's see if we can get these sold. Let's do start bid. Let's see if we can get these sold. So 4 pots of Buce, which are normally 6 to 8 quid a pot, for 15 quid start bid. And I think, if my memory serves me, I'll lose money at that. Thanks, David. So no one's got any money. I might rerun next week. Right, let's start this timer. Everyone's broke, including me. So all the plants that I get from Aquadip, Friday, I usually ship them out on a Monday, but they are actually soaked in some shrimp-friendly snail killer tablets. So I know Rob said he got a few Aquadip a nightmare for it, a few bladder snails, but I haven't seen any in my storage tubs at all. And it might just be that they need to be in there for a few days for the snail tablets to work, and they probably come in and out and go too quick, like so. But that's a bargain to anyone, because you won't get that anywhere. You'd be lucky to get a pot for under 6 quid, and that's 4 pots for, what did I say, 15 quid. What is nice is a few people have actually put lots in, which is good, but we need plenty of people to join the live and sort of spend some money, and hopefully we can grow the auction. So 1 minute left. Someone's singing happy birthday on the I can hear someone in the other room singing happy birthday. My missus must be no, I don't think I did, Kaz. I say it was I've been rushing around, to be honest. I only really decided yesterday that I was going to do the auction. So last night I was running around taking photos and putting lists together and stuff like that. Obviously dropped you a message. Dropped David a message. I think it was quite late. I dropped David a message because I know he wanted to. So it was a bit sort of rushed, and then took the missus shopping this morning, and then went up to the hospital. So the hospital was about 30 to 45 minutes away, and then obviously a couple of hours there, back, bit of dinner, and then straight on to here. So I haven't really had much time. But if I rerun it next week, which I may do, with the stuff that hasn't sold, I can always put another Botanicals box together. I might do a luxury one, actually, one of the luxury ones with all the expensive pods in. So don't know yet. I'll have to have a think about it. But that's let's do that. And no sale. When people may have a bit of money, because they probably get paid the end of the month, and as I mentioned earlier, we're probably a little bit too early. So Let's do these next then. So they're really nice shrimp, these. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I might have a look. Adam's page photos on there. I don't know Adam's page, but okay, so these are so Kaz's shrimp. Start bid £20, increments £1, postage £10, red galaxy with face spots and striped legs times 10 plus 2. Mr. G's this bit of grand. Thanks, Jeff. Much appreciated. Huge thanks. And as I mentioned earlier, any stuff like that, so any tips, any super chats, any memberships, all the money from that will go back into making content. I never really wanted to do memberships, if I'm brutally honest, because I've done one called Supporter, and the reason I did Supporter is because I'm happy for people to support the channel. But I don't want them to have to pay to watch me, if that makes sense. I'm more than happy to do that, and I'm sort of throwing my eggs in the other basket where you get. Oh, I know they are. I'm more interested in ad revenue, although it's pennies. You know, it's pennies, and anything that's sort of donated or membership will go back into the channel. Anything from ad revenue will support the business and help me to grow the business. So that was always the plan. But much appreciated. Thanks for the tip, Jeff. Them pics aren't too bad. Do you know that one of the best people for taking pics of shrimp is Gavin Pinfold, GLP shrimp on YouTube, and he's got an older iPhone, and don't ask me why. He sort of zooms in and then drops it back, and he gets absolutely awesome photos. And David, whose lots are coming up next, David can take proper photos of shrimp. Trust me, David's got all the kit, and diopter macro lenses and diopter lenses and above tank lighting and all sorts, like flashing. He gets some I've seen pictures of that David's done where you can zoom and zoom and zoom and zoom in and stuff. Much appreciated, sir. Hippo character waves goodbye with the words. Much appreciated, Mr. G. I say everything from there will go back into the channel. Obviously, what YouTube don't take. So we're coming up to 10 seconds left on there, guys. And I've just took a delivery of a load of red galaxies, and I need to so let's do end no sale. These will be up again next week. I'm going to rerun this, I think, for next week, and probably run exactly the same stuff. I know the Keith loves them. So this is this next one's an interesting lot, because It is like rocking horse doo-doo. I'm not going to swear because it's alive and I don't want to break YouTube's rules and stuff. But you can't buy this stuff for love or money. And that is a full bag of AAA Amazonia version 1. Because the shrimp don't stay still, that's why. So this is a 9 litre unopened bag of AAA Amazonia Gold. It is like rocking horse poo and hen's teeth to find because they've stopped making it, and it is one of the best shrimp soils on the market, for colour, stability. It's just brilliant. It's really good. If I had a supply of this, that is probably all I'd use. And this is David's. So this is ADA Amazonia. I'm typing this gold 9 litre bag. Postage. I'm trying to do this from memory. Postage £7.50. Start bid £40. Increments of £2. So I had 2 bags of this, and I don't know, Kaz. Don't know why they stopped making it. It was I took the decision to swap it for shrimp, the 2 bags that I had left, and it was simply because if the reason I stopped doing it is if they stop making it, I need to find something else now. I'm going to start the timer, by the way, guys. And it was because this is just me personally. I made a decision that I was going to keep all my shrimp on 2 soils. I've ended up keeping them on 3 soils because there's another soil that I really like and I can get it. A collector's item. It's I've seen it being sold for 60, 70, 80 quid. Shops are selling off stock of it, but until it's used, it doesn't go. Lasts about 2 years. It's a takes some cycling, about 8 to 12 weeks, but it was the industry standard. Benny Tay has bought about 50 boxes of it. He got shed loads of it, but at some point it's going to run out. So what's he going to use? What is he going to use? And that's why I decided to sell him. That's why I decided to. I actually swapped it for shrimp. But it is, if they still made this, I'd have every tank on it. And it wasn't cheap. I mean, 40 quid's cheap. Even if it was still on sale, 40 quid's dead cheap because it was 47, 48. I think I used to sell it for 48 quid. And that's with a very small markup on that when I used to buy it in. So I used to get it in mainly for myself, but any that I sold, I think it cost me over 40 quid to get it in. So if anyone wants to buy this, it's an absolute bargain. And if it doesn't sell today, if David doesn't sell it in the meantime, it will be on again next week. I need to order some environment in actually, because I'm out of environment as well. Takes about a week. Yeah, I've seen it for more than that, Kaz. So it's a shame somebody wasn't getting into it. So 30 seconds. If anyone can put a link to Kaz's YouTube channel in the chat, I don't know who's here, who's got admin. and because I'm not on YouTube, I can't make people admin. I should make Keith admin actually, because Keith's usually on my lives. So save all your pennies for next week then. Let me find. So that's what we've got. Thanks, Keith. I'll speak to you about that, David. I can get it. I'll chat to you. I do bring it in. I do bring environment in. If I had the room, I'd get a pallet load in because it does sell, but it's sort of just stocking stuff there. Yeah, Jeff's got admin, I think. But yeah, we can talk about that. So this is Vim Blizzard Food, Vinstorm Nitrifying Bacteria, Vinstorm Activator, and Vinstorm Ecological Bacteria. Vin stuff's not cheap. 100% it's not cheap. And on this one, we're going to do start bid of £45. I can't remember what the increments were. Increments £1. I'll give you. Are you going, Katie? If you're going to sleep, just let me know. Drop me a message if you're going to sleep. If not, I'll give you a call when we've finished on here. Come and say hello to Katie. Yeah. Well, it's loads of people, but we're on green screen. So this is mini GB. So this is my son Ben. Catch you later, Katie. What do you mean better looking? Hey, look, I've got a hairstyle. You've got a mullet. Now, I know mullets are in fashion, but mate, my beard's from the 1900s. What I'm going to do is I'm going to next time I do a live, I'm going to proper get the wax out. I'm going to have it proper handlebarred, and I'm going to wear the monocle for the crack, I think. Look at that moustache, man. That moustache is wicked. My missus hates it. I do sell some of the Vin products. So Vin Blizzard I sell. I think that pack of food is 20 quid. I reckon there's, and I'm guessing here, I reckon there's about over 80 quid's worth of stuff here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a monocle for the crack, man. Stosh. So I do proper wax it as well. But I'm gonna get one of these on the go, look, a monocle. And talk like Chris Eubank. Yeah, what's his name? Windsor Davis. No worries, Katie. I know, yeah. It's we're coming up to 30 seconds, guys, but I was absolutely disgusted. There's two people running a ward with about 50 patients on or more, 60 patients because they're short staffed. And when she presses the buzzer to go to the toilet, it takes about 25 minutes for somebody to come or more. It's horrific, absolutely horrific. It ain't half up, mum. Windsor Davis. Right, guys, that one's no sale as well. These will be, I say, stuff that doesn't sell today. I never even thought about it, stuff that doesn't sell today will relist next week. That's if David hasn't sold it by then, obviously. But we will relist next week. Okay, so this is a beautiful Buce, absolutely stunning, and I've got this myself. This Buce, yours grew better than mine did, David, but mine's on wood as well. So this is Buce dark tears, and these are expensive, and I mean expensive. You're going to struggle to find these Buce. So we're going to start this on at so David's postage is £5, and he'll do up to 2 kilos on that. I think it goes to £6.50 over that. So if you buy more than one lot off David, and I'm pretty sure when I had this, I was selling pieces smaller than that, not attached to wood, not on wood, and I think I was selling pieces that half that size for 40 quid, and they weren't on wood and they weren't attached to wood. I need to find a photo of a scape. This guy did a rock scape. It was unreal, and it was just all Buce, but he actually built the rock up so it sort of come up out of the water and then back on itself, almost like a tunnel. It was unreal. Sorry, I keep forgetting to start the timer. I reckon if Sam was here, he's probably working. If Sam was here, he'd have a go on some of the Buces. We need Buce specialists in here. Faith no more. Stosh. They had 2 people on an entire ward, and in that ward there's 6 bays of 6 beds. Some people need help to get out of bed, so that's 36 beds, and I think there's 4 side rooms on that ward. So you're looking at 40 patients between 2 staff members. Might even be more than that. Might even be more than that. But yeah, in the week, she needed the loo. We had to go. She'd been buzzing for about an hour. No one came. We turned up, so we got someone to help her into a chair. They took her to the loo. She fell in the toilet. My wife tried to get hold of someone. No one came. My wife had to pick her up, put her back in the chair, wheel her back to the bed, and get her back in the bed, and no one still came. So yeah, it was a bit annoying. So 1 minute left, guys. She's lost a pair of JBL headphones that were with her in ICU, and in the transition from ICU, well, it was high dependency actually. In the transition from high dependency, we've asked loads of people, and then I spoke to the lad on 30 seconds. We spoke to the lad on like the main, in the main entrance, and he said just ask them for a lost property form. But she's already signed a "we're not responsible for your kit" type thing, and they weren't cheap headphones. which is a shame. Let's do. Yeah, horrific, absolutely horrific. And then, yeah, I don't want to play this card, but if 3 of us went in, you're only allowed 2 to a bed, and in the bed next door, there's 6 people sitting round it. And stopping after visiting hours, but we're only allowed 2 people. So we just said yeah, fine, and stayed there. Come round, you're only allowed 2 people, and just point to the next bed. Well, you're only allowed 2 people. Well, when that applies to everybody, we'll go. But until it doesn't, if you want to ring security and ask them to remove us, fine. So horrendous. Anyway, this Malawi blue. Let's have a look at this one. So this is Buce Malawi blue, and we're gonna do. And I'll start the time properly this time. So Bucephalandra Malawi blue. Yeah, it's a pity we don't have any sort of boost collectors in here. I know Shrimponius Maximus is a mad boost collector, and they are pretty specialised, to be honest. I'll do a load of advertising for next week. I should make Kaz an administrator on the page, to be fair. Oh, that's exactly what we said. Weren't having none of it. It's horrendous. I need to wear a different type of attire, and then I'll get away with it. Oh, I've set a timer for 30 minutes. I don't want to sit there. I want to sit there. I can, but I don't want to sit there rabbiting for 30 minutes. These were all imported from a wholesaler in Europe who used to wholesale Buce in from wherever Buce comes from. Yeah, absolutely. We haven't got the staff. We haven't got the staff. Or what do you expect people to do? Wet themselves and clean up afterwards. It's just she can't walk at the moment. Yeah, I'd say so. It's a slow grower. The only thing you have to watch out for with boots is because it's a slow grower, it's prone to getting blackbeard algae. But all I do is I just take it out, give it a quick dip in 3% hydrogen peroxide, drop it in a bucket of water, just let it fizz off, and then put it back in, and the shrimp will eat the dead BBA. That's all I do. So we're coming up to 30 seconds, guys. Yeah, it is, Jeff. Very similar. And I bet if you price these up on websites, if you can find them, I bet you're looking 50 quid plus for that piece. You're probably looking 50 quid plus for a piece. That's not a piece that's you know, already grown onto wood. Okay, so that's another one that's gone. You guys just like hearing my voice, don't you? No one's got any money. Let's have a look. Okay, so this one's Buce. I can't spell this, so. Uh, Buce pygmaea on wood, and this is that's a bit of a cheaper one. Sorry, £1 increments. Oh, I've got sore eyes. Waiting for my missus to walk past me so she can make a cup of tea. She'd kill me if she heard me say that. Yeah, 100% it will be. I hate duckweed with a vengeance. Absolutely hate it. They reckon that mystery snails don't eat any live plants apart from duckweed. Mystery snails will eat live duckweed, but I've heard that so that's looking at the board. The pricing might be different in the States as well, Jeff. So there's different types of pygmaea as well. I think there's a couple of, I might be wrong, but I think there's a couple of what I hate about it is, you know, if you put your hand in the tank and you pull your hand out, it's absolutely, your arm's covered in duckweed, and it's the same if you've got a grass, you know, like an Eleocharis. When you trim the Eleocharis, pull your hand out, it just looks like it's covered in green hair if you've trimmed it. Oh, that's good, Jeff, that is. Malawi blue. It's probably a tiny, tiny piece, I'd imagine. So this was the Malawi blue. And what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 centimeters, is that? Or is that 5 inch? Might be 5 inch. Duckweed on your elbows, yeah, it's horrible. So nearly done with this one, folks, as well. Right, let's find. Does this one come with a free shrimp? That's the moss behind that is Cameroon moss, which is a lovely moss as well. So this is Anubias nana pinto, 5 centimeter pot, start Let's see if I've remembered that correctly. Oh no, it wasn't. My bad. I'll type that again. Anubias Nana Pinto, 5 centimetre pot, start £15, increments £1. Oh, so that's a 5-inch piece then. I did think so because they were they were broken down into half and quarters. Yeah, Nubius Nana Pinto. The shrimp on it's nice as well. See the shrimp, Jeff? Here. I can't show it you. Is towards the right side of the pot on the first green leaf that isn't white. Or you can trim some down my way, Kaz. I keep killing it. It is nice, the Nana Pinto. I can't. What's a shame with this? I can't move. I can't move my. Oh, there you go. I can hide me. Look, where have I gone? There's me. There's me. I was trying to work out. There. That's how you do it. You hide me out the corner. I think he's in the mix tank. I was the extreme King Kongs are something that I never fancied. But I tell you what, they are stunning. Do you know I've only lost one shrimp out of all those you sent me, and it was orange eye blue dragon, blue devil, which is a shame because there wasn't loads of them. There's only a few of those, so hopefully I'll get Jeff. It's a slow grower. How have you got that all over the tank? That Cameroon moss. How do I kill it? Because I usually spray it with hydrogen peroxide, and it doesn't like hydrogen peroxide, and I always forget. Come on, anyone? We've got 10 seconds left of this Nana Pinto, if anyone's interested. I don't mind I don't mind not selling. Well, I do because I want to try and sell things for people, but I'm still getting the watch time, which is good. So no sale on that one then, which is a shame because it's an absolutely stunning plant. So this is Anubias Nana Mini on a piece of rock. So Anubias Nana Mini on rock. Start bid. And there we go. Let's start that. And we can hide me. So I can hide me, and I can vape in the background. In fact, I need to fill my vape up. Definitely no one's got any money, have they? And we don't have loads of people on either. Probably because I never promoted it, and I probably should have. Apologies to the sellers for that, because it was a last minute decision. I've had it a couple of times. So David sent me some, and I killed it. Gavin sent me some ages ago, and it got absolutely choked with cotton algae, and I mean choked with cotton algae. And I kept trying to clean the cotton algae off it, and it just died. So what I probably should do is put it in a more mature tank, I think. So next time I get it, I'm just going to put it in a more mature tank, or put it in one of my plant grow tubs. Oh, I don't know if any of I did a little live in the week, and just talking about it just choked me up. You can actually see I get emotional on that video. It was like a 25-minute live, sort of I'm still here, I'm still alive type thing. I cancelled an order that somebody put on. I'd asked the nipper to take something off sale, and he'd put sale price 0. And somebody bought something at 0 that was 20 odd quid, and I cancelled the order. But I was in a rush when I did it. Didn't put a reason. Guy sent me a bit of a funny email, so I'll give him a voucher for some off, like. But I did apologise. But it's one of them, ain't it? It's one of them. It proper just stress. I was really tempted to shut the website down for the time being and just put a note on the website saying that the business is currently closed. But I need the business to tick over, even if it's just a couple of sales. So I've had a couple of good sales this week. It pays the accountant. Do you know what I mean? Pays the accountant, feeds the animals. Right, so this one, so the shipping on this one it's a big heavy piece of wood. So this is Bucephalandra brownie sugar, and Barbitus large and heavy, over 2 kg. Shipping will be, I need to look at the shipping. I've got a feeling it's 750, 650. This is a big piece. This is. Oh, typing it somewhere else. This is a big piece. So what's that wood across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inches across. That piece of wood, large heavy piece of wood, covered in Barbitus and brownish sugar. I'll start the timer. What I'll do, guys, there's how many lots we got left? I think we've got one lot left. Have we? We've got 2 lots left. We've got 1 lot left because I can't find. Where's the we've got 2 lots left, but I need to find a picture. And I don't know where it is. I'll tell you what, let's leave that on there. And I'm going to go and find a picture. So let me find this. There's one of David's that I've missed. We've got 1 lot left. It's a nice piece, ain't it, Jeff? A big gnarly bit of wood, you know. I've got some massive pieces of mapani wood down in the garden, huge pieces. Just sat by the shed getting weathered. So 30 seconds, guys. Yeah, no worries, Kaz. So what I'll probably do is just reschedule this one because everything's in there already. There's a picture that I'm missing of David's. I'll make sure it's added on for next week. That's it, guys. Ended that one. So there should be 2 here, but I haven't got the picture of one. So I'll leave the other one till next week. So apologies, David. So this is Bucephalandra mini Kale lapis. I've never seen this for sale anywhere. So this is a new one for me. I've never seen this. And again, I imagine based on the rarity of this, this is and how well it's grown. So the 2 pictures are so what we got here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that piece of wood is 5 inches across on the narrow side. It's a nice piece, so I can only imagine what the length of that's like. You're probably looking at 8-10 inches along, and it's a big piece. You know, and genuinely, if I had that as a bundle, I'd probably split that. This is without the wood. I'd probably split that into 4 pieces and sell them at £30 a piece or £25 to £30 a piece. So I know everybody's skint, but there is some value here. So the one that I'm missing, the one that I'm missing, and I keep putting this to 30, not 3. So bear with me, because I'm going to see if I can find this picture, and I might throw it up anyway. Let's so I'm looking for sounds like porn. It's Bucephalandra porn, so I'm looking for brownie blue. I do have it. I do have the picture. Is it in there though? Have I just not uploaded it to my... Let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can find this. Let me rename it and then I'll find it easier. Right. I will put this last piece up. I've got like a double charger and it does my head in. Let me see if I can find this picture. And I'll put it in. I will put it in actually. How you doing, Lee? You okay? Oh, that's nice. £50. £50. £2 to go. £50 for the whole hug. How you doing, Lee? Yeah, and the thing is, if it's rooted to wood and it's grown, you know it's a nice established piece. I'm gonna set. I forgot to put the timer on, guys, so I'm gonna put a 1-minute timer on. And we'll wrap this up. I don't expect it to go, to be honest, but too much in and ahhing. So yeah, I do like the fact that David's with a lot of these plants, David's done like an in tank and out a tank, or he's done a couple of shots of these buces. So what we're on mini Calapis. It's nice, isn't it? I say that, save your pennies if you get paid in the week, because I will run this again next Saturday. Same auction. I might throw another couple of bits in, or do a different Botanicals box or something. Do like a Mega Pods box or something like that. So I'm in the process of making some UGF boxes that people have ordered as well. Okay, so let's end this one, and then if you bear with me, I'm just going to add another scene. Let's find this image. Okay, so this one is Bucephalandra brownie blue. So it's on a long, thin bit of wood. Slide it ever so gently into the tank. Okay, so this one is £20 start, £1 increments, and go. Next week. Yeah, we'll rerun this next week. I'll have a think about how to make the time between the 3-minute timers more entertaining. I don't care, Lee. 56 years old, and I've learnt that it is what it is. I've got that mentality. My daughter, she's what she's gone through is unreal, man. And she's genuinely got to the point where she's looking at it as though I'm lucky to be alive, and anything that's happened, she's got her head around the fact that it's going to be a long road out of hospital, and things are going to change for her. Hi, Rebecca. Late to the party. You've all been watching someone else's stream, haven't you? Because it's been absolutely dead in here tonight. That's a wave. It is. Oh, covered in scars. I'll go into my grave, sliding in sideways, kicking and screaming, having a laugh. It's trials and tribulations, but you always come out. There's always a blessing in there. I just find that through all your trials and tribulations, I just look at things that there's always a blessing in there somewhere. Even if you don't see that at the time, further down the line, you look at it and you've done an interview. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, she wasn't at first. She was very she wasn't at first. She was and I get it. I do get it. At first she was so she did 2 weeks in ICU. Ventilator, loads of life support, dialysis, um, the rack of meds that are automatically pumped in. I've never seen a rack. It was like a stereo from the 80s with 50 decks in it. It was unreal, and that will definitely be interesting. The the so she sort of came out of there, but there's something called PSS, post sepsis stress, and it's a bit like PTSD, but you suffer delirium and paranoia, and think everyone's trying to kill you and stuff like that. So we've got through that bit. She's come out of it strong. I know she wants to come home, but in her head she wants to. She knows she's got to see it through. She's coming here whether she likes it or not. She's not going back to her house, even if she's only here for a few days. We just want to keep an eye on her for a few days. And sepsis. I tell you what, I didn't realise how fast it takes hold, and she's lucky to still have limbs, and I really mean that. She's lucky to still have limbs. She's got a little bit of damage to the tips of her toes, and that's it. We at one point we thought she was going to lose one of her legs, but it's pulled through. It's sepsis. You see it on the side of an ambulance. It says acting quick saves lives. 14,000 lives a year are saved. I think what was really difficult was we were on a ward which is pretty open with loads of very sick people, speaking to families of very sick people and watching them lose their loved ones, while as we didn't lose our loved one. And that in itself is mad difficult, watching people. We're in exactly the same ward 20 years ago with my wife's dad, and he didn't make it. And I met a guy there called Tariq, whose mum was on the same ward. She was very poorly. He lost his mum, and we used to sort of chat and stuff. Became friends. I used to go to his house and everything. Lost touch with him, but knew he was a porter at this hospital. And 19 years later, I bumped into him again, got his number, and like I say, there's blessings in everything. Lost touch with someone, and I've sort of reopened that friendship. And I said to my missus the other day, I said, the first time we saw him, I walked past him, and in my head I thought, I'm sure that's Tariq. And the second time, it took about a week to see him, and the second time, he's a porter in the hospital. I stopped him. I said, "Excuse me." I said, "Is your name Tariq?" And he went, "Yeah." I said, "You don't remember me, do you?" And he's looked at me. He says, "You look really familiar." And I think he used to have a shaved head and all sorts back then, baby face. And he he said he used to buy DVDs off me, so I used to do the old DVDs and PlayStation games back in the day. But he said, "I'll catch the comments in a minute." I says DVDs, and he went, "Glenn!" straight away. Like he says, "Give me your number, give me your number." So I spoke to him a couple of days ago, and I said, "Once all this is over," I said, I'll give you a bell and come over and see you and stuff. So it's I'm just, I'm just gonna go through this. I've done interviews but a while back. I'm just trying to read some of the comments, guys. I'd rather pay Rebecca to debate him than Tyson v Jake Paul. Great news, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, she's brilliant today. She went into theatre this morning, so they put a stent round the kidney stone that was blocking the tube that created the sepsis. So the kidney was blocked and it was backing up. She had a fall Wednesday, and the stent moved and got an infection. So she's been back in surgery today, and they've put the stent back in place. And she was chalk and cheese today. She had makeup on and everything, put a face on. She got into the wheelchair. We took her outside for some fresh air. Mad from yesterday to today, completely different. I've not got mentality for that kind of tournament. Someone has to be really analytical and direct. You should do it. It is a brutal infection. It's exactly that. It's like frostbite. So at one point they were drawing lines on her toes to see if the redness grew, but it's actually receded. So just the tips. I like that. Oh no. I think one of the most difficult things, and this is probably from her perspective, is if you've lost 2 weeks of your memory in your life. Love a cup of tea, thank you. If, yep, I'd love a cup of tea. Yeah, you doing tea or hot chocolate? I'll have tea anyway. I'll have tea. But oh, thanks, Lee. um, I tell you what, like just in time, I had people slag the NHS off, and yeah, I've moaned about them today, but they also do some fantastic things as well. That ICU was amazing, and if it wasn't for that ICU, she wouldn't be here. I've heard stories of people waiting hours for ambulances. I mean hours. I rung the NHS 111 line once. I was on naproxen. It was when my back first started playing up, and I rang 111 because I'd lost a bit of blood. So I'd gone to the toilet and thought I'd got the runs, but it was blood. Rang 111. They said we'll either send you an ambulance or someone will call you back within half an hour. Well, within that half an hour, I reckon I lost 1.5 to 2 pints of blood. And I ended up ringing 999 myself, and the ambulance came. They rushed me into hospital. And by the time I got into hospital, I'd lost that much blood that they needed to resus me and give me a transfusion. That ambulance was 10 minutes. If that ambulance had been 15 minutes, I wouldn't be here. Just in time, just lucky. Sunday afternoon as well, when they're most busiest because people have heart attacks after a large Sunday dinner. Just going through some of these comments. He did feature Wallstad, but then his edition was too complex for many to include. Yeah, imagine losing two and not knowing what was going on. So I think when you come out of it as well, stuff that she remembers little bits as well. So she said, I remember you standing by my bed. So at some point with the sedation, even though they'd lowered it, her eyes opened, but she couldn't move. It was bizarre. Yeah, we have that. I tell you what, the ICU doctors explained everything, and if you didn't understand them and you sort of looked at them a bit gone out, they'd break it down into really easy to deal with terms. The first, it was that she went in on the Wednesday. They took her into theatre on the Thursday. She FaceTimed me just before she went into theatre, and she showed me her legs, and I said, you need to show that to somebody because that looks like sepsis. And the next thing, I picked my wife up from work. We had that phone call, can you come into the hospital urgently? And it's the phone. Oh, dogs drop one, man. George, you stink. It ain't George, it's right underneath me. But yeah, they were really good. I personally think, and I don't want to get all into the politics and stuff, I personally think that we're heading down the private sector route anyway, like the States, because there's too much money to be made through insurance companies and stuff. I think we'll go that way long term. I think that's what will happen. I think there'll be too much brown envelopes and too much money to be made in medicine. How many of these? I mean, when I had that stomach bleed, it was naproxen, and the doctor had put me on naproxen. It it caused the lining of my stomach to go into meltdown. I had a huge bleed from that stomach. Trans something acid they injected into me, but I had naproxen was horrendous. My wife, when she was on naproxen, had an anaphylactic reaction to it. And if you actually read, yeah, of course it is, Jeff, because people value life and they're going to just rinse you out of it. But I read the leaflet afterwards that come with naproxen and the side effects to that. You look at it and you think, how the hell has that ever got to market? You know, how's that ever got to market? And my own opinion is somebody got paid a lot of money to sign it off because it works to a degree, but it's got so many side effects that the brown envelope's coming off. The death panels. I know it's gone. Need to get a new one. Oh, it's not condescending or anything. Okay, Keith from Father Fishman. I'm already on. I'm already on a meprazole because I mentioned it to him, and he says, "I'll just keep taking your omeprazole." I said to him, "I says, can I take this because I'm on omeprazole?" He says, "Yeah, just keep taking your omeprazole." The reason I questioned it is because I take blood pressure meds, and I know that they're called NSIDs or something, non-steroidal inflammatory, some NSAIDs or something like that. I know that I'm not supposed to take ibuprofen because of the blood pressure meds. Dear. Thank you. Thou shalt not water change. The thing is, water changes in the natural environment, albeit on a larger scale, occur because you're either having evaporation and precipitation or you're in a system that isn't closed. So lakes will naturally get water in and out via evaporation and rainfall. So water constantly gets changed anyway. And I don't think it's possible to have a non. Yeah, she probably's not even aware she's been on camera. I think it is, yeah. Is this Yorkshire tea? Trace. Trace. Somebody said, is that Yorkshire tea? Yeah, Yorkshire tea. Might even because I just somebody says, "Oh, your wife just appeared out of nowhere with a cup of tea," because I've got like a green screen thing on, and as you come into camera, you're on camera, and someone says, "Mrs. Glenn appears like a ghost out of the background," and he said, "Is that Yorkshire tea?" And I says, "I think it is, yeah. Might even be Yorkshire Gold." And she reckons that's a robin, but I'm saying it's a thrush. I do like my coffee. Jeff's had a private viewing of my coffee machine, haven't you, Jeff? I did Jeff a private video of me making a latte. Fresh beans, dated, roasted and dated. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong. Are you in Suffolk, Rebecca? Are you based down in Suffolk? Drawling over my cup of coffee. I did a really cinematic. I don't have sugar in tea. I do in coffee, just one. But I do love my coffee. Let me sorry, I thought for some reason I thought you were Suffolk, and for some reason most of the decent coffee roasters in the UK are in Suffolk. So this is my this is my current. Don't know if that's going to pick up on camera. Let me see if I can. No, the green screen's not going to have it. Is it? Yes, no. Let's see if I can. Yeah, this is. I'm currently on a blend, not a single. So Cafe Francais blend of some of the finest beans, and these were roasted on the 24th of the 9th, 2024 by Luigi. So it even tells you on the bag who. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. And I buy kilo bags. So it's my only guilty pleasure. It's my only guilty pleasure, and I like a medium or a medium dark roast. But it depends obviously on the beans. So some of the single origins, anything above medium's not great, like. But sugar in beer. Well, we all have sugar in beer, but it converts to alcohol. Brizzle, beer on cornflakes. I have one coffee a day, man. I have sometimes two. Have to wake up with a coffee. I have to wake up with a coffee. It's you shouldn't have ice in wine. Red wine, caramel latte with frothy milk. He says bacteria aren't alive. So I have one coffee a day, and it's usually a white Americano. Occasionally I'll treat myself because I'm calorie counting. So occasionally I'll treat myself and I'll have a skinny latte. McEwen's export, oh, man. Tennant super all the way, or barley wine. McEwen's export, man. And if I drink spirits, I'm a rum drinker, and I've got a special one that I've been saving that somebody bought me as a gift. this one. So I haven't opened this yet. I think I'm going to open it on my. So I've been hanging on to this for about 6 years. Appleton Jamaica rum, Appleton Estate special, and somebody gave me this as a gift for some work that I'd done for them, and and I'm going to open it on my son's 21st, which is next year, next spring. But I like obscure rums, not sort of an unpopular ones. So Duppy Share is a nice rum. Yeah, rum coke and a wedge of lime, a Cuba Libre. That's my alcoholic drink of choice if I drink. So like I say, I've had that bottle of rum for about 6 years, but one Christmas we had a litre of Duppy Share, and I managed to get through the best part of that litre on New Year's Eve, and still walked to bed and didn't have a hangover. But it's it's and another nice one is a Barbados rum called Mount Gay, which is really nice as well. So I've never liked gin. But I've started to get into gin, and it's only, I think it's because I've been on flights and I fancied a drink but didn't want a rum. So I've had like gin and tonic or something. And I used to hate, as I've got older, I think your taste buds change as you get older. So I had I'll tell you, there's a place, a rum bar that's to die for in Belfast, called the Spaniard, and they've got every bottle of rum known to man in that place. It's a tiny little long thin bar, but they used to do live bands. Thin Lizzy used to play there, back in the day. And the walls and the ceiling are decorated with album covers. It's a wicked bar. Atmosphere is amazing in there. But yeah, I think, yeah, tonic water is good for you. It's got it's an anti-mosquito thing, isn't it? What's it got in it? Quinine. Quinine. Yeah, quinine. I quite like I like Indian tonic water. I'll drink that as a soft drink. Don't mind that at all. But yes, I sat on flights and wanted something. I wanted a drink, but something a bit refreshing. So maybe a pink gin and tonic, or a gin and tonic. Um, Maybe even between us, we share it or something. But just I sort of got into gin on flights. Got a nice bottle there from can't remember where we got it from, and it's a mandarin orange gin, which we haven't opened yet. I think we bought that Christmas, where I managed to do nearly a litre of Duppy Share. This gin tasting. It's all botanicals, isn't it? It's mainly botanicals with gin. It's just an alcohol, isn't it, with botanicals in. So cool. Just an open question then to the group, and I'm going to wrap up. I'm assuming that most of you get paid at the end of the month, although I imagine everyone's saving for Christmas now. So we're not doing Christmas this year. We've decided that we're probably going to get all the grandkids something, and that's it. We're not going to. We've told the kids we're not going to, because I'm not working per se. It's my method isn't a method. It's to do nothing. Keith and Father Fish got beef, man. Saying the do nothing method. Mark's tanks. I'm sure I saw a video of his where he says, I'm no longer doing any water changes. Oh, that sounds good. Parma Violet Vodka. Do you know what else I can drink? And I can drink lots of it. Jaeger. Neat. Just shots of neat Jaeger. I can do a whole bottle. Not a problem. And drink other stuff at the same time. So yeah, Mia, I'm going to definitely wax up next time. I'm going to come to the auction proper. I've actually got, I might, can I do it that way? Yeah, maybe. I've got, hopefully, one of my friends coming, fish tank flat earth. I've hopefully got one of my friends of years ago who does a lot of audio visual installation coming Monday. So I've run my network cable into the garage, and he's going to come and crimp the cable ends on, and I'm going to try this little device here. Let's see if you can see that. So this little device here, so that's a Type C connection, and the other end of that is a network cable, and inside here there's a little flash drive. So when I plug that into my phone, it will automatically use the software in this to tell my phone to use a wired connection. So hopefully I won't get all that buffering. No worries, David. We'll run that again next week. I'll chat to you in the week. And if there's anything else you want to put up, we'll get that up. But I'll have a chat with you in the week and see if there's any movement on anything. And I don't think people have got paid, and I didn't really advertise. I think I put a post up on YouTube yesterday saying that our auction is going to happen today, but it was literally yesterday. So, and then I cocked it up, deleted it. I've had to add it again today. I think I added it 3 times because I kept cocking up the list of items in it anyway. But eventually got through to it. But a Blackbeard, Guinness and rum. Sounds interesting. But thank you everybody for watching anyway, and I'm sure Jeff's got an auction going on shortly. They're 5 hours behind us, so if Jeff starts at 8, that's going to be 1 a.m. I believe. Yeah, 1 a.m. So 1 a.m. UK time. Yep, sorry, pausing reading the comments. But I'm going to wrap up there, guys. Thank you so much for coming and listening to me and mad pauses. I'm sure that I can play music. Let's test it actually. Oh yeah, look. So we can get music. This is AI generated, so this is minimal house, this one. Yeah, it won't be having that one. take a while to load. Wonder if I can add my own. Oh, I can add these, can't I? Oh, I can upload music, and I have got a music. I've got a license for I buy a subscription to royalty-free music, so we'll have to drop some up. But yeah, we'll do, Kaz. I'm not sure if you want anything else to make use of the postage and stuff. And what I might do is do you a deal. I know I need some reggae. I love my reggae. But the problem is, unless it's well-known reggae, I can't use it. I can use reggae that's on there, but it ain't all that, to be honest. So, but anyway, thank you very much, guys. Good night, Kaz. I'll drop you a message tomorrow, Kaz, and I might do you a deal with some of your shrimp. Do a bit of a swapsy or something like that. So I've got plans on. I've got a tank that I want to empty. I've got somewhere to put the stuff in, and then I've got a tank that I can reset. So who knows? Thanks, everybody. Take care. Catch you all at the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.